You should be trying to connect with as many prospective buyers as possible. When you connect with somebody, you unlock two things. One, and it's the most obvious one, is you can now freely DM them. Sure, you can pay to send them in mails, but because it is a paid channel, most people have learned to ignore in mails, and so they're largely a waste of time. So if you want to reach out to somebody directly on LinkedIn, you need to DM them. In order to DM them, you need to connect with them. In order to connect with them, they need to think you're an interesting person and accept your connection request. So reason number one, being able to DM them. Reason number two is so that they follow you. When you connect with somebody on LinkedIn, they automatically start following you. If they connect with you on LinkedIn, that means they are definitionally an active user on LinkedIn. If they are an active user on LinkedIn, that means that there's a very high chance that they will also see you in their feed. We know this from LinkedIn's own data. So if we look at LinkedIn's engineering blog, you can see that amongst weekly active users, about half of all people who are active on LinkedIn scroll through their feed. Not only scroll through their feed, but scroll through their feed and like and comment and engage. And then we have a little over 25%, about 30%, who just kind of lurk. They're scrolling through their feed, they don't necessarily do anything. And then there's about 20-ish percent which don't do anything. And so these are non-feed users. These are people you can't reach. So what this means is that this entire pie of blue plus red, you can now influence if you connect with them. And that's really, really powerful because now you can essentially drip them information about your product and get in front of them and get them accustomed to both you and your product before you reach out, greatly improving your odds of getting a positive response. So those are two reasons why you need to be connecting with people on LinkedIn, is to influence them via DMs as well as through the feed.